trademarks to be used. This is from our Andrew Murray. So on the eve of their inaugural kickoff, the USFL has secured a significant but potentially temporary victory off the field. A federal court judge ruled to not block the league's usage of logos and trademarks purchased from the previous regime. U.S. Judge John Walter said that the league could proceed with its use of trademarks and logos as they would not cause, quote, irreparable harm to the plaintiffs, the real-USFL. He cited lack of use with their intellectual property in recent years leading up to the purchase of the trademarks by Fox. In his statement, Walter wrote, quote, plaintiffs asserts its ownership rights in abandoned trademarks that have been barely used for decades. Plaintiff does not seek to use the marks to promote its own football league that would compete with defendant's new league, and plaintiff's member activities in the past 40 years to preserve the legacy of the old league are virtually non-existent. So he's like, you guys haven't been doing anything. Judge Walter also cited the lack of expediency from the original owners to file a trademark infringement claim. A hearing on a preliminary injunction to block the usage of the trademark was initially set for yesterday, April 18th, with Walter's ruling on Thursday last week. This allows USFL to kick off with no threats. Haven't heard anything yet when it comes to this. Judge Walters simultaneously opened the door for the owners of the 1980s USFL to pursue their copyright infringement claim. Furthermore, Judge Walter asserted that the old guard will, quote, likely prevail on its trademark infringement claim. In a written statement provided by the old USFL lawyer Nicholas Metrick, we are pleased with the court's ruling. The merits Fox deliberately decided to launch their new league using the same names and teams as the old league in an apparent attempt to capitalize on the nostalgia for the old league. And also satisfying to see the court reject what calls Fox incredibly disingenuous argument. Although the court is now letting Fox move ahead with the league for now, Fox is doing so on the foundation it didn't build. The court's ruling shows that the rights of the people that built the original league will ultimately be vindicated. Ben Fisher of Sports Business Journal reported that this will most likely lead to some sort of settlement between Fox and the old ownership. What the final figure would end up being is unclear presently. This would not be the first instance of the original owners claiming a league settlement. They famously sued the NFL for their millions in antitrust lawsuit and won, but were only awarded $3.76 for their case. For the time being, Fox and USFL will carry on in its latest attempt to revitalize spring football, at least for this year. What lies beyond the season in terms of legal litigation with the previous USFL owners remains to be seen. So they kind of won and they kind of lost. We'll just have to find out how this story unfolds as the season moves on.